My name is Ray and I escaped socialism in Cuba, windsurfing across the ocean for 10 hours. If socialism were that good, do you think all these people were escaping Cuba? Socialism ruins people's life. I can't believe there's Americans that want that for us here. This is the thing, socialism looks beautiful on a book. And it might taste even good the first year or so when you're implementing it. But then things start rotting. This memory scored my brain. My mom breaking down furniture to make fire. We were destroying our own furniture to boil potatoes. In Cuba, eating a lobster is illegal. You go diving, you grab one lobster, you can get 6 years in jail. But the government gets them by boats, by tons. All the policemen in Cuba will live way better than us. All the government, not even mention that, way better. The elite, they live in a bubble. That's socialism for you. One day I got enough, grabbed my windsurfing equipment, went to a very isolated side of the city with a straight shot to the ocean, away from the bay, and I took off. And I remember reaching the conclusion, and this is a messed up part that if you want socialism, you should wonder about this. You should wonder why I reached the conclusion that dying there would be even better than ever be back. I'd reached the conclusion that I would take the decision to put my head under the water and take 3 deep breaths of water, and I would die drowning with a big smile on my face because I knew I was free. This is the first time in my life I was free. I get picked up at the Coast Guard boat, I get sent back to Cuba, and I get my paperwork from the U.S. Embassy, interest section, and it took me 3 years of processing the case, exchanging mail, going to the capital in Havana and submitting my paperwork. September 2007, I came to U.S. as a political refugee. Keep in mind, this is my first flight ever. I've never been on a plane before, and here I am. By the time the plane is approaching New York City, it is at night already. It's dark. Seeing that, I was amazing, very impressive. So that very first day in 2007, after landing in New York, my friends took me to this restaurant. And you have to keep in mind, beef is also illegal in Cuba. An eatable item, illegal. And I'm sitting there and I'm having in front of me this maybe 1.5 pound cheeseburger with another humongous side of fries on the side. And I can't avoid, it's a mix of feelings because I'm feeling grateful that I'm here able to eat a piece of meat, and at the same time I feel guilt because people are going to prison for that and my family can't even eat that. I'm sitting there sending away half of the plate because I can't finish it. And up to this point today, I think I'm gonna kill myself about stuffing food down my throat because I cannot send food back to the trash. I refuse to do that, and that's my fight all the time with my kids today. That's another thing that I'm afraid of and scared of, that they're gonna grow up, yeah, with the stories, but it's not gonna be the same, living it, of how lucky they are of being here, something that simple as a piece of meat. In other places, in a socialist place, it will get you to jail. Now we are here and these liberals are trying to feed us down the throat, and Bernie Sanders, a freaking guy, a guy that's friend with the Castros and talking beautiful things about the Cuban system. I was there, I sucked it up. Why Bernie Sanders failed to tell you that in Cuba, you can go to prison in Cuba for eating something? How? I don't like hands out. So I always wanted to be a part of the service. And I went to the army. I enlisted in 2010, and I got the opportunity to serve a year in Afghanistan. I owe my life and my kids' life and the future that they can have to this nation. And that's where I went in service, to feel and be able to tell anybody that can challenge that around me that I earned it. Nobody gave me anything. I earned it. I earned my right to vote, I earned my right to speak, and I earned my right to tell you right now why socialism sucks.